Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video, and today is a great day to talk about Cardano ADA. We see it up 5.51% in just the last 24 hours, continuing to see Cardano do very, very well with a $2.27 price point right now on Cardano. If we actually take a look at the last week alone, we are seeing a 25.66% increase coming all the way from that $1.72 that we saw August 12th at 6:30 p.m. Definitely a very, very bullish outlook on Cardano. If we take a look at the last month as well, seeing a 91.36% increase in just the last month, coming all the way from about $1 to a $2.27 price point. I do think as we move forward, obviously we are going to see a lot more of retail as well as institutional investors taking advantage of this ecosystem as it continues to grow. We do see the market cap right now above $70.2 billion, the volume in the last 24 hours sitting above $5.7 billion, and the circulating supply obviously being that $32.1 billion ADA. I do think we are going to continue to see, like I said, Cardano do very, very well. If we take a look at the entire crypto space, a lot of red across the board. Cardano, though, 5.51% positive, and seeing it jump above Binance BNB, now being the number 3 in market cap cryptocurrency wise, and it's great to see it. And a lot of people obviously very, very excited about this and pleased. I also want to note that Tether was at $68 billion for quite some time, $68.6 billion for market cap, and now at $64.2 billion. So a lot of that money has come out, and I'm assuming gone into the market. So hopefully that's the case. We are continuing to see money obviously pumped into this market, and it's looking better and better every single day. If we actually take a look at the first tweet, this one talks about how Cardano doesn't even have a working product. Ada Whale actually tweeted this, and it's a great really understanding that, you know, you'll see these tweets all the time talking about how Cardano has nothing going for them. They're not doing anything productive, as the video is kind of struggling to load here. But, you know, for the most part, I do want to say if we get this video to load here, it's not a big deal, but it just kind of you know, shows how many different products are working on this Cardano ecosystem. If you go to adatools.io/hologram, you can actually take a look at it yourself. And it's funny how, you know, you do see this conversation come up a lot. Like probably once a day, I'll see some kind of tweet about how Cardano is overvalued, doesn't have anything working. And, you know, here you can see all those products working across the globe, connecting together. We also take a look at Cardanians. We see real finance is about a stable environment. Volatility basically makes it impossible to take loans, which are the foundation of business. Everyone has a mortgage. Stablecoins are the only way to real fi. Cardano will take care of that. So obviously a lot of believers still out there in Cardano's ecosystem continuing to pump this price up, as well as new projects and platforms jumping on board as well. We actually take a look here. So quite astonishing. More than 100 Cardanians from Vietnam to Vancouver and, you know, even Brisbane and to Bogota have applied to host a community-led meetup for the summit. That is a massive amount of people trying to get their, you know, their city that option or possibility of getting the Cardano Summit to them. So I think this is going to be a huge summit in 2021. I think this will really actually help open up a lot of eyes to the crypto space. Obviously, Cardano ADA involved and included in that. We also take a look here. So it's happening. We're targeting September 12th, 2021. We've talked about this already, but smart contracts, I do want to kind of reiterate how big this is going to be for Cardano ADA. September 12th, 2021 for the Alonzo upgrade, bringing smart contracts to Cardano via a hard forward combinator HFC event. And you can find out more about the journey to a new era of smart contracts, DeFi, and more on their actual YouTube video itself. But, you know, it's great to see this kind of stuff taking place. Obviously, this is the big event that everyone's been waiting for. Number 3 on the 5-step milestones and really the roadmap as we have scaling and governance after this smart contract. So we also take a look at the next one. We have Cardano Summit, like we talked about. 2021 is coming September 25th and 26th. This is going to be after we have smart contracts public to, you know, the Cardano devs out there. And I think, you know, the public idea of smart contracts is really not enough. You know, in my opinion, smart contracts are going to really boost Cardano in a way that a lot of people don't realize. And I think, you know, this 7 events, 20 local meetups, and dozens of discussions taking place in both physical and virtual worlds and covering all aspects of Cardano universe is going to be large because of how they explain what smart contracts are doing for them already. In my opinion, I think we are going to see a lot of great details and you know, things coming with this summit. So let's jump into the next one. We have the exchange BitTrue official has open sourced their Golang code to help other exchanges who also use Golang and to support the Cardano development community. So we continue to see great support along that Cardano community, and that is, like I said, going to continue to push Cardano, in my opinion, in the right direction. We also see new blog regarding Cardano's proof of stake protocol offers a far more environmentally friendly alternative, I should say, to resource heavy proof of work mining. And you can learn why many people are saying Cardano is the greenest. So if you actually jump into this article, this is something that I believe is going to push a lot of retail as well as institutional investors, more importantly, to this coin, because the idea of green is definitely something that a lot of institutional investors realize is really in high demand. As we get farther and farther into the late 2000s, we're going to have a lot of demand for the green blockchain, and that's exactly what Cardano is providing us. So ever since Satoshi Nakamoto published the Bitcoin white paper in 2008, Bitcoin has had its fair share of controversy. The cryptocurrency has often been in the limelight for the wrong reasons. The biggest criticism is how really the mining activities of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, such as Ethereum based on proof of useless work. It's great to see protocols that are damaging the environment kind of being knocked out. We start to see things like Cardano taking that light, really, and we see the staking process actually avoids the massive energy use and hardware pollution caused by Bitcoin and Ethereum mining. Cardano doing something that a lot of people were probably hoping for. And I think as we move forward, we're going to definitely talk a little bit more about Cardano and this green environment that it's creating. So jumping into the next one, we actually have my own tweet. So Cardano never fails to impress. I'll see you guys at $3 Cardano ADA. So if you guys want to find out more about Cardano as well as really just cryptos in general, we talk about every altcoin on the channel, whether it be Cardano, Chainlink, Polkadot, Stellar, Lumens. We literally talk about all of them. So make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on so you guys can stay up to date with everything regarding altcoins in 2021. I do want to say, though, Cardano looking very, very good. And I want to talk about the end of the year, end of the bull market part 2, where we could possibly see Cardano pushing. Right now we're still seeing it on the up. We see a $2.28 price point. We actually, at the start of the video, I believe we were at 226 or 227, so still moving in the right direction. Definitely a very, very solid increase. Obviously, now's probably not the time to buy. I do expect, there to be a pullback after these massive increases. If we continue on this way up, we will have a pullback down to $2 at some point, in my opinion. There is going to be that pullback that always does take place in the crypto market as it's very, very volatile. However, we are looking like we may be going into a bull market part 2, and we've talked about that before. This great recovery phase that we're currently in. Cardano doing a great job at continuing to push up. By the end of the year, we could easily see Cardano pushing past its previous all-time high. If you guys didn't know, it was right around $2.46, and that, I believe, was May 15th at 8 p.m. So hopefully we can push past that by the end of the year. At the very least, I think we could easily see close to a $3 to $5 price point by the end of this year. And by the end of the bull market part 2, do remember, guys, I always try to keep you guys with realistic, conservative price predictions. And then before I want to jump into this end of the bull market part 2 price prediction, I want to say, for the most part, I am not a financial advisor, so always do your own research before investing and understand that you should always deep dive into these coins before investing. So go to Cardano.org, find out more about why it's special. Before you purchase anything, you should know what you're buying. And I think Cardano does a very, very great job at doing so and kind of explaining what they're trying to accomplish. So they have so many different use cases. The utility provided around Cardano makes it a very, very viable option for investment. And that is the main reason why I believe by the end of the bull market part 2, we could easily see $7 to $10 as Cardano ADA's price point. So thank you guys again for tuning in. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn notifications on. I'll see you guys all in the next one.